Level 2 is slightly more difficult. So you get a slightly more difficult boss at the end that you have to beat. This is a Triceratops. Level 2 is carrying with 2 times 1 digit. Put your pencil down and watch the I do. Then pick it up and copy number 1 and number 2. For number 1, I still draw the handshakes in. 2 wants to shake hands with everybody to be polite. So 2 shakes hands with 1 and 7. When 2 shakes hands with 1, I multiply 2 times 1 and write that down in the ones place. When 2 shakes hands with 7, I get 14. Instead of writing 14 in one box, I write the 4 and carry the 1 to the next place value. It's very important when you're multiplying not to squeeze these numbers together and to make sure that each digit gets its own column. My answer to problem number 1 is 142. Please pick up your pencil and copy this down now. You may pause the video if you need to. Problem number 2. Problem number 2 also has carrying, but what we're going to notice is that it carries in the ones digit. Remember, 3 is going to shake hands with the 6 and the 7. First, we shake hands with the 6. 6 times 3 is 18. I put the 8 down here, and I carry the 1 on top of the 7. But I just don't put the 1 up there. To remind me that I'm going to add it, I put plus 1 on the top. This is a multiplication problem, but I always add the numbers I carry. Next, I shake hands with 7. 3 times 7 is 21. I don't write 21 in the box because I have to add the number that I carried. Again, 3 times 7 is 21, plus 1 is 22. Now I write it down in the box. Remember, each digit gets its own column. This is very important when we get to bigger numbers. The answer for 76 times 3 is 228. Please pick up your pencil and copy this down now. Let's move on to the we do. First, we draw the handshakes in again. What's the first handshake that we do? 3 times 3 or 3 times 5? If you said 3 times 5, you're correct. 3 times 5 is 15. Where does the 1 go for the 15? If you said on top of the 3, you're correct. Make sure to put plus 1 on the we do. Now we do the second multiplication, or the second handshake. 3 times 3 is 9. What number do I write down here in the box? If you said 9, you made a knucklehead mistake. You forgot to add the plus 1. 3 times 3 is 9. Add 1, and you get 10. Remember, each digit gets its own box. The answer to 35 times 3 is 105. Let's try number 4. Draw the handshakes in. That's right. The 2 shakes hands with both 9s. 9 times 2 is 18. Remember to carry the 1. What did I forget on top of the 9? That's right. I forgot to put the addition sign. I'm not multiplying by 1. I'm actually adding 1. Now I can do the second handshake. 2 times 9 is 18. 18 plus 1 is 19. Remember, each digit gets its own box. The answer to 99 times 2 is 198. Try the you do by yourself. Then, check your answer. Pause the video and do the you do. If you got 132, you're correct. Make sure that you draw the handshakes in and that you have the +1 on top of the second 2. If you're done, continue on to the practice. If you have questions, start the video over and watch again. Remember, you can only ask Mr. Acosta for help after you've checked off all the things that you can do by yourself. Good luck.